Hi everyone, in this YouTube video I'd like to welcome you to my channel. Hi, my name is Mantai Narayan-Dada and I'm a professor of political science at the University of Richmond in Richmond, Virginia. Since 2009, I've been at U of R teaching classes in Intro to International Relations, Global Governance, research methods, as well as special classes in human rights and modern-day slavery, as well as the U.S. image. Throughout my journey as a teacher, as an academic, as a researcher, as a member of the community, over the years I've thought more and more about ways to develop different inclusive pedagogies into the classroom. I've long been interested in mindfulness as a tool for teaching and more broadly as a way of cultivating a more enriching, thoughtful, happier life. And over the 2016-2017 academic year, I was in Southeast Asia for 9 months, and over that course of time, in addition to doing research on the nature and origin of human trafficking in the region, I had a wonderful opportunity to study Buddhism and Buddhist philosophy, and more broadly to look at meditation and mindfulness and to understand some of the tools and ways to meditate, to learn how to develop a good daily practice where you're literally sitting every morning, observing the breath and following the breath. And over those months of studying and befriending different learning communities on mindfulness, attending different meditation retreats on how to meditate, particularly from the lens of Buddhist philosophy, although I should point out that mindfulness is more of a universal application of relaxation. It's not simply limited to Buddhism. But over that year, I was inspired and transformed on how I could bring, potentially, mindfulness back to my teaching here at the University of Richmond in the United States. Starting in 2017, I took a risk and I thought to myself, maybe I could introduce meditation to my students. Here in the USA, a lot of our students are ambitious and they work hard and they do everything that they can to get ahead, but not necessarily always with the best spirit or intention of putting well-being and self-care first. So in September of 2017, I started with my Intro to International Relations class, and I said, hey guys, I've come back from Thailand, I've got these different meditation bells, can we give it a go? Would you mind if we just did maybe 1 or 2 moments of breath awareness at the start of each class? And I think at first some of my students wanted to humor me. Some of my other students might have thought, well, Dr. Dada is from California, maybe this is a Californian thing. But I think more than anything else inside, a lot of my students were hungry for relaxation. They were hungry for more well-being and just to have a space literally to breathe and be. And so basically 2 years ago, I kicked off this informal way of just starting meditation, mindful breathing with my classes, and more students seemed interested. I would always get the consent or the permission of the class before doing this because I didn't want to be obtrusive or invasive. But more often than not, I found that my students welcomed this and were actually looking forward to that time just to breathe and be in class. Now flash forward to September of 2019. Here at the University of Richmond, me and some other colleagues, we've been able to pioneer and steer a faculty learning community on mindfulness, building upon the contributions of some other faculty over the years, and really pull in this community where faculty and staff can sit about once a month just practicing good breathing awareness, sharing other methods that we're following, for example, Qigong, or other types of meditation practices like walking meditation. And more, this learning community has given me the impetus or the motivation to want to really grow and continue that dialogue. And that takes me here to this YouTube channel. I'm the first to admit I'm new at YouTubing, learning the software, learning the whole medium of putting together a channel. At the very least, I think it's an interesting hobby, but even more, I'm hoping through this channel I can have a conversation with you about mindfulness methods, ways to meditate, ways to improve one's concentration, ways to reduce stress, ways to engage our students, and hopefully to grow more of this online learning collaborative of mindfulness and education. I'm a college professor, but I welcome everybody to this channel who is interested in mindfulness and education. This could be K through 12 education, working with children in kindergarten or middle school or high school, or community college or university life and beyond. My wish, my hope, is that we can bring more of a conversation about mindfulness to the classroom because of all of the wonderful benefits of mindfulness being revealed in excellent clinical studies. And I think, to be honest, even more deeply, because I feel here in the United States, it is hard for us today to have conversations that are welcoming and inclusive, predicated on compassion and wisdom for one another. More often than not, I fear our conversations in America are based on the in-group and the out-group, and how those groups see each other in divisive ways, when at heart I think we're all the same inside. We're all loving, caring human beings who want what's right for our family and our loved ones. And I think through breath awareness, through mindfulness, through loving kindness meditation, we can establish more of that platform to get there. So my friends, fasten your seatbelt. I don't know what to expect. Thank you so much for joining this journey with me. If you're interested, please click subscribe below, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.